bout.
Walking very slowly towards the ring area is one Chico Navarro. Change in attitude, change in latitude. I just don't like what happened last time in the Newark Pavilion against young Victor Sterling. Chico, really, I mean, he's starting to listen to you again. I don't know. What is it, Dragon Dave? Did you get to him?
Yeah, we had a little talk, and, you know, I mean, Chico's back to being Chico, back to being the man, in my opinion. And, you know, and I like his new attitude. You know, welcome back there, Chico Navarro. You're the man.
Still one of Brunhilde's favorites. Here's one of the upcoming superstars in big-time wrestling, young Victor Sterling. Nice local young kid, great amateur background. He's quite young too. I mean, this kid's 20 years old, Dragon Dave. Imagine being 20 again.
And I suppose that you're going to tell me that before he came to the ring, he had a slice of apple pie and a glass of milk.
No, I did.
Oh.
Well, it's Dutch apple. And Brunhilde puts the little hot cross icing on there, you know, and crosses. Some people say they look like a swastika, but, you know, Brunhilde's German roots, I guess, are showing through with the Dutch apple pie.
Well, you know, it's fine if you want to eat some apple pie and drink some milk before you come to the match. But you know what? That's not going to help you at all here in big-time wrestling.
Oh, sure it does. It keeps me going through. Now, are you talking about Victor Sterling? Are you trying to slight Victor Sterling here?
Well, you know, I don't have to do that. He does it himself.
Oh, brother. All right, Victor Sterling, quite a wrestler here. A standing side headlock on one Chico Navarro. Chico trying to get out of there, out the back door, and down goes Chico Navarro. That's something I always relish saying. Up goes Chico, down goes Chico in a beautiful headlock takeover. Some great wrestling shown in the opening seconds of this bout.
You know, when you look at somebody like Chico Navarro, a man who eats raw meat, the man is tough. The man eats eggs out of the glass, Rocky style. I mean, the man is tough. He's tougher than a $2 steak. Let me tell you that. You know, and then you got Victor Sterling, who's as light and dedicated, and delicate like paperweights. No, come on. I mean, it's kind of plain and simple here that everybody knows that Chico Navarro, is going to be on top here in this match.
Oh, brother. Well, Chico Navarro just leveled almost Victor Sterling and into a beautiful headlock takeover, and down goes Chico Navarro. It doesn't look like he's on top of anything right now here in the beautiful Richmond Civic Auditorium. Some other names that have graced the Civic Auditorium. I remember a battle royal here with the 600-pound Haystacks Calhoun. Remember him, Dragon Dave?
Yes, very. I'd rather not, but yes, I do.
Yeah, the overalls. Yeah, Haystacks was really something, and I know he passed away a few years ago, well, quite a long time ago, actually. And some other great names on there were the Von Brauners, Kurt and Carl Von Brauner, managed by one Gerhard Kaiser, if you remember him, Dragon Dave.
Yes, and of course, who can forget the one and only Dragon Dave.
Who?
Dragon Dave.
Oh, Dragon, of course. Yeah, he was a big name. There's Chico Navarro out of there. Beautiful flying tackle by Victor Sterling. Boy, he just excites the crowd. A nice high elevation drop kick, and there's Chico looking for that back door, and he finds it. And Victor Sterling up here looking at the crowd. I'd rather be looking at your opponent there, Mr. Sterling. I know that. Oh, look at this. Chico Navarro took his eye off. Gonna pay the price here. Oh, rookie mistake. Oh, that Chico, I'll tell you, that's why a veteran has the advantage in big-time wrestling. The guys who have been here and wrestling professionally more than 5 years, that is a huge advantage, and that's exactly why, Dragon Dave.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have to realize, somebody like Victor Sterling, like we said earlier, if you want to get better in your skills, you got to wrestle the best. And Chico Navarro is one of the veterans. And, I'm hoping that Victor Sterling is taking notes. And after he loses this match, he's probably going to look back at the tape and realize, okay, this is what I did wrong, and maybe he'll learn from it.
Speaking of doing things wrong, do you see anything wrong there? Is there anything wrong with that picture?
No, I don't see anything wrong at all. What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. I guess it was just me You know, maybe I had a mirage or something that Chico Navarro was choking Victor Sterling with his boot while distracting the referee. Oh, boy.
Well, I didn't see it that way. I thought Victor Sterling was admiring Chico Navarro's boots. We were trying to figure out what kind of brand they were to see maybe he could buy himself a pair.
Well, the one thing I see hanging off Chico Navarro's boot is that price tag at $2.99. I'll tell you, Chico's hasn't changed his stripes too much. Victor Sterling now fighting back a little bit, and there's another boot to the rib cage. See, that's the veteran who knows exactly where he is in the ring. Even though Chico Navarro may have taken his eye off Victor Sterling, he still has the other eye right on him. And speaking of veterans, folks, there's none two better than the Honky Tonk Man and your guy, France's most cunning athlete, La Emperor. You know, they're in an age group far above these young men here, and you're going to see a lot of stuff out of them. They really know how to craft a match against each other, how to form an attack, especially France's most cunning athlete. Boy, he puts that heavy artillery on you, and that's all she wrote.
And I'm really looking forward to that match because the one thing that I can tell you is that once
big sunset flip by Victor Sterling here, ducks out of that clothesline, comes from behind. Here's 1, 2, almost 3, beautiful. Turned in by Victor Sterling, and there's Navarro. See, there's the mark of that veteran again. Speaking of veterans, he knew Sterling turned just the wrong way. Just one little turn, and now he's got Navarro on top of him. I don't like that cover, though.
And before I was rudely interrupted, all I can say is that you know, once the Emperor takes care of Honky Tonk Man, we're not going to be able to hear the Honky Tonk Man sing.
All right, Dragon Dave, this has to be in my record book the 21st meeting of the Honky Tonk Man versus La Emperor. And La Emperor is 0 for 21 against the Honky Tonk Man. What makes you think there's going to be any difference tonight?
Tonight could be the night.
0 for 21, Dragon Dave. 0 for 21.
Anything can happen in big-time wrestling.
Oh, that just happened. Oh, that Chico. Oh, boy, that's one of his favorite. Oh, yeah. Take a bow, Chico. Oh, boy, that one was just in the nether regions. In upper Lithuania there on Victor Sterling.
Hey, he did Victor Sterling a favor. Now Victor Sterling can audition for the Vienna Voice Choir.
Oh, will you stop? I don't know. Referee Goggles Goldstein allowing a lot of latitude here, and there's a leg drop again into the very, very lower abdomen. And I'll tell you, folks, that is bordering on a DQ. Goggles Goldstein being very generous tonight. Uh-oh. Are we going to see it? 7 years now. It's never happened. I don't know, Chico. You're taking way too much time.
Yes. Stewardess, can I have some peanuts?
See Air Chico? Because Air Chico's never flown. And there it is. He's perfect record. 7 years, never made it. Chico Navarro, Air Chico, crashed and burned. 7 years straight, folks. Lovely to see that a record hasn't been broken tonight.
Well, it looks like to be like Victor Sterling should be taking advantage of this situation right now, but you know, he can't do it. You know, and he's looking for some kind of approval. I don't understand this at all.
Oh, the energy of the crowd means everything to wrestlers. Folks, when you come to a wrestling match, please cheer or boo your favorite wrestlers, because I'll tell you, especially when you cheer them, these kids in here and these veterans, they need your help. They need your energy. They need your support. And there's Victor Sterling. Wow, with a big body slam on Chico Navarro. Runs in, drops the elbow, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Chico out the back door. Now, Victor, you got to put a bigger finishing move to get a guy like Chico Navarro's shoulders on that mat for the 3 count. Those were all very good high-impact moves. I think if he followed up with something of heavier artillery, he would have gone much better. Uh-oh, Navarro catches him now. Now Sterling's in big trouble. Where's Chico? Oh, that fall-away slam. Oh, and Sterling's back on his back.
Yeah, you know, it sounds to me like you might want to become Victor Sterling's advisor, you know, when you're trying to advise him on certain things. Am I reading that correctly? You might want to become Victor Sterling's advisor or manager?
No, see, Dragon Dave, I'm not like you. And there's a foot over the ropes, and, you know, I'll tell you, when that happens and a wrestler puts his foot over the ropes, he's assuming that the referee sees it. I like when they point also to the referee or have some verbal communication there, but I think Victor Sterling probably can't get any air into his lungs. Chico taking a lot of time arguing with Goggles Goldstein. This is not going to go badly for him, and now Goldstein says, you put your hands on me, that's a DQ. Navarro's in big trouble. Oh, right into Victor Sterling, right here, into a beautiful suplex. This could be all. 1, 2, Oh, out the back door. Navarro was very close to getting a DQ by Goggles Goldstein here.
Well, you know, one thing you don't do is you don't put your hands on the referee. You know, everybody knows that. You know, but then again, it is Goggles Goldstein, so, you know, I mean, I think it's okay in that.
Oh, it's not okay. He's a senior referee here in big-time wrestling. I'll tell you, put your hands on him, that's a DQ and a fine. I don't know, Dragon Dave. Boy, Victor Sterling taking way too much time. Rookie mistake here. I mean, if he connects with something, fine. But if not, there you go. High-risk maneuver. Victor Sterling in big, big trouble here because Chico Navarro, man, he'll put something on you just like that move. That's a bookend, and it's night-night, Victor Sterling.
Come back again.
Thank you very much. Tip your waitress on the way out. Chico Navarro gets the Duke here in the Richmond Auditorium.
Chico Navarro's back. He's back. He's back on top. He's back in BTW wrestling.
I'll tell you, Victor Sterling put up one heck of a match. I really like this kid. Yeah, there you are, Chico. Brynhilda sends her regards, by the way. She has an extra plate of strudel out for Chico Navarro now that he won his match tonight. But I'll tell you, that Victor Sterling, we're going to see a lot more of him. He made some classic rookie mistakes tonight, and you know, maybe he needs to come under the tutelage of a manager. Not me. I'm far too old and too set in my ways, but I can see him studying tapes and you know, perfecting his craft throughout the years. I think he's a great athlete. A lot more from that kid, and right here, Chico can save